Hey Shay, how you doing? So mad I signed that fucking wrong place, stupid bitch. Hey everyone, hey everyone. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I'm okay, love. How y'all doing? Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get the eyebrows right. Hello, everyone. Just trying to pencil in my eyebrows with this red. What y'all think? Y'all think it's cute? Red pencil. Trying to do something different. So I go get my I supposed to be going to get earring, get my eyebrows pierced. Y'all gonna see a different me. Y'all is gonna see a different Miss Gorgeous. I'm gonna get that eyebrow earring right here. Y'all think it'd be cute? If I get me an eyebrow earring, I can't even talk, child. An eyebrow earring. I'm so mad with myself with something. I did something that I shouldn't did, and I'm really pissed off with myself. But it is what it is, and then I can do now. So what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Talk to you, girl. What's up? What's popping? What's crack-a-lacking? Please like, share, follow. No, I haven't said that in a while. Please like, share, follow. Again, to everyone that been hitting me up. Um, I really appreciate everybody who donates, man. Listen, y'all really have brightened my day. I know it might seem like it sometimes, but y'all really do. That's why I come over here and I chit chat with y'all a lot, because without y'all guys, you know, I don't know. I'll probably be in a damn nut house somewhere. Still feel like that's where I belong. Tell you the truth, I really believe I belong in a nut house. My mind is mentally fucked up, and I ain't trying to say that to be funny, but I realize my mind is really mentally fucked up right now. But I overcome it. Look what I'm drinking. Y'all know damn well I don't need this, right? Caramel frappe from McDonald's, but I'm like, fuck that. I'm gonna treat myself. I deserve it. So yeah, so I have a doctor appointment today. I wasn't gonna go, but they too long just called me and asked me if did I felt like coming in because they know the situation I'm in. So I will tell them no, I don't feel like coming in. Hey, Blood Four, I see you coming. How you doing, sweetie? You love these caramel frappes? Oh my god, I'm addicted to these things. Like I used to buy them all the time, back to back, but I slowed up. You know, me being a diabetic. No one put the hell this shit just like full of sugar. But I like fuck that. I'm finna have one a day. I'm finna treat myself one a day. Long as I shoot up afterwards, I'll be alright. But I had to go get me one to cool me. And this hot as hell outside too. Somebody just took me to run an errand, and I came back. Man, it's hot as hell out there. Yeah, I love they caramel frappes. I normally get it with heavy caramel. I told them heavy caramel, but I ain't put heavy caramel. It's cool. I'm gonna drink some water after it. I'll be alright. But anyway, man, listen, man, I love y'all guys so much. Thank y'all so much for the love and support. And I always try to tell people, you know, I mean, everybody different, but I always try to tell people in support. Support don't always mean you got to get me this, you got to give me that, you got to do this, you got to do it. No, my thing is my support. My thing is in support mean I wish I knew what I was gonna win. I make my own. I won't have to be spending my $3, $4, $5 for them damn things. I wish I did know what I. You know what, girl? Don't make me start googling stuff because I will Google it and get the recipe and start making it my damn self. But yeah, so what I was saying was right. The support system. I always believe in like I don't when I ask for support. I don't need nobody money. I don't need nobody handout. I need prayer and I need encouragement. To me, that's my support system. Everybody's support system is different. I don't care about money. I don't care about none of that. I don't want nothing from you. All I ask for is prayer and word of encouragement. Girl, you're a trip. You're a trip. For yeah, so and that's all I ask for is word of encouragement and prayer. That'd be my support system. When I know somebody really consider what they heart and they show me who they really are, what they love and they support system, that's all I ask for. I don't say, oh well, I need this. Oh well, I need that. Oh, you need to look out. No, that's not support in my book. That's not now. I feel like if you willing to do that, it'll be on your own terms, but you won't ever hear the words out my mouth. All I need and all I ask for, that's all I've been coming to y'all for. Listen, I need support, meaning lift me up, encourage me, pray for me, keep me in y'all prayers. Because like I always tell people, losing one parent is hard. When you lose two back to back the way I did, bruh, it's nothing easy. You know how hard it is for me to sit up here. I have to make rearrangements on, because even I've been in my place for 7 years, I still use my parents' address for so long. I never changed my parents' address with certain stuff. You know how hard it is. Like even with my medication, I had to call what my medication, because sometimes they deliver there, either deliver it to my house or my parents' house. And I literally had to call them yesterday, like, listen, you can't deliver at my parents' house anymore. And to hear her say why, you know how hurtful for it to say because my parents are deceased. That shit brings tears to my eyes every time I say that word. I do not like to say my parents are deceased. That is a hurtful. Just talking about it brings tears to my eyes right now. Like, it's a hurtful subject. It's a hurtful thing to say that. I'd have been hurt if it was one parent, but I'm devastated because it's two. Hold on 1 second. Oh, hold on. I hit the wrong thing. My hand's wet. Hold on. Let me read the comments. What is wrong with my hand? Why my hand keep hitting that button? Hold on. I've been supporting my son. Said he lost his mom. Oh my God. Oh wow. Hey Queen. Queen, why you deleted your message? Damn, Black for yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow, man. I used to always ask myself, and even when my mom was living, I remember I had a conversation with my mom one day, and I was like, Mom, because you know I used to talk to my mom about a lot of stuff. Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of time we gotta sit back and we gotta thank the ones that's really in our corner. And we don't act for much. A lot of us don't act for much. Y'all don't realize how much one phone call or text message would do to a person when they're down and out, especially when they feel like they don't have nobody left. Because sometimes that's how I feel. Even though I had mom and pop, and yeah, and there's seven of us, 7 kids. But sometimes I kind of do feel like I'm by myself because all my brothers and sisters they say I'm not, but I'm on a it's like I feel like I am because at the end of the day I always had mom and pop. When you see them too, you see me. I was always with them. I was always on the phone with them. And my brothers and sisters, they all have husband, wives, and kids. Yeah, I don't have neither. I don't have no kids. Yeah, I have a husband, but y'all know the situation with that. We're not together. We're separated. And it's still just like I don't have nobody because he not doing his job as a husband. He not being supportive. You know what I'm saying? So, but I used to always tell my mom, and then sometimes I still, not saying I question God judgment or what God do, but I used to always have in my mind, and I remember having a conversation with my mom. God bless her dead. I think it was like a couple of months ago, or it could have been last year. I had a conversation with my mom and we was talking. I said, Mom, why do God give us people in our life, whether it's family members or whoever? He give you people to love, and maybe y'all can answer this question. Cause I remember asking my mom this question, and I can't remember her exact words. But every time I asked my mom something, my mom always had the exact words to tell me. But I'm gonna tell y'all what I asked her. Maybe y'all could tell me. I used to talk to my mom. I said, Mom, why do God give you people to love and cherish and love with all your heart, even family members, and then He take them away from you? I said, you know how hurtful and devastating that is. She told me, but I can't remember. the exact words. And I don't, if I can't remember exact words somebody tell me, I'm not gonna make up anything because it could be wrong. I just don't remember. But she, I remember her giving me an answer to that. But I just, that used to be always my thing. Like, okay, God, thank you for my parents. Thank you for my mom and my dad. I thank God for my parents every day. There was a blessing in my life, and then now I don't have them anymore. So my thing used to always be like, why do God give us people in our life to love and cherish, and then He take them away? That's hurtful and that's devastating. I mean, I don't know. Like I say, I call myself not normal because a lot of times with my mind think I have a lot of questions, and my mind just go to wandering. I have a lot of things that be going through my head, and that was one of them. Hold on, y'all. Let me look at the comments. Yeah, you're right, Bless. Bless for yeah. Everybody comes in your life for a reason, but I look at that as relationship wise, not parent wise. Parents, we're gonna always need our parents. I don't give a damn how old you get. We could be 50, 60, 70, 80 years old. We still gonna need mom and dad. Well, people that grew up with mom and dad. Like me, I can't speak on how other people grew up because these 40, almost 40, these 40 years I've been on this earth, it always been mom and dad. I never grew up with mom single, raised her kids by herself. I never grew up with not knowing who my dad was. My dad always been in my life till the day he died. I'm 40 years old. My daddy died at 89. Just turned 90 a couple of weeks before his viewing. So my mom was 71 when she passed. She'll be 72 in March. So I always grew up with two parents in the household. So I can't never tell somebody else, oh, I understand your pain or I know how I feel to grow up with just a mom or just a dad. No, I can't. Just like can't nobody come to me and tell me, oh, I'm sorry for your loss. I know what you've been through when you never lost two parents back to back. So people come to me and they be like, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. I know what you've gone through. You know, I feel your pain." And my first thing is like, "Oh, you lost both of your parents?" Yeah, I lost both of my parents. When did you lose both of your parents? 3 years apart, baby. That's a big difference. I mean, I hurt for people that lose their parents, but I always tell people you can't compare your loss to my loss because everybody's loss is different. Not everybody close to their parents. You get what I'm saying? And I mean, I always tell people my condolences, but I say 3 years apart, compare a day apart, that's something you can't compare. You lost your parents 3 years apart. I lost mine back to back, a day apart. I have a doctor's appointment today. I wasn't gonna go, but they ain't too long called me. They were like, "Well, Miss So and So, do you feel like coming in?" Because they know what I'm going through too. She was like, "Oh, we could send Uber to come pick you up. You don't have to drive." I'm not driving anyway. I'm still not able to drive yet. But thanks, sis. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Bless, for it. I really appreciate it. And I'm praying, I'm really praying that I get back stronger than what I was because people hurts me because they always tell me, well, damn, Jay, I thought you was strong. I thought you was this and I thought you was that. And it hurts even now, like it brings tears to my eyes because I'm like, just because I cried, just because I shed tears, that made me, I'm not strong. I'm not a strong person. I say, I don't give a damn how strong somebody could be. Bitch, at the end of the day, I'm still human. I still have a heart. I still hurt. Just like the next individual. I still hurt. I still go through pain. So I guess they feel like because I've been so strong, like They always feel like couldn't nothing break me. But bruh, I'm human. I hurt just like the next hurt. I bleed just like the next bleed. I shed tears just like the next shed tears. So it is what it is. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, blood for like not everybody grew up with two parents in a household. And I think that's probably what hurted me the most because my dad and my mom never left my side, even at the age of 40. Y'all know that even at the age of 40, I could call my mom, I could call my dad. They never tell me no, they never tell me what I can and cannot do. They always had my back and support. Don't give a damn what it was. Even it was when I was talking about divorce at one time. They always came through. They never turned their back on me. I be trying, like a lot of times I say to myself, Jay, you could do this. Jay, you could pull through. Jay, don't let that stop you. And then when I'm in his house and I just lay in his bed, my mind go to warning. That's why a lot of times I like to get up, I like to do things and keep my mind going because as long as I'm laying in this big ass bed and I'm just laying here, the lights off, my mind go to wonder. Damn, my mom ain't here. Damn, my dad ain't here. Or when I'm feeling depressed, even now, sometimes I catch myself picking up the phone. Let me call mom. Let me call pop. Because that's all I did when I was going through or when I'm just in the house bored. I always call them. And dad always give me his best advice. And mom always talk to me. And dad will call me all the time and be like, baby girl, what you doing? And I'm like, nothing, pop, just laying in the bed. He like, all right, me and mom coming to pick you up. You want to come to dinner with us? You want to go out to dinner with us? Or you want to go to lunch with us? Whatever time of day, or you want to go to breakfast? Whatever time of day it was, they always included me in something. It wasn't a day that went by. Or my mama called me, baby, you want to go to Victoria's Secret? Baby, you want to go to Bath and Body? Because she know that's the place I love. I love Bath and Body Works. Let me show y'all my dresser. See my dress over there? Well, not that. That's my refrigerator. But my dress over there, all Bath and Body Works. Let me show y'all. Walk over here, show y'all how much I stayed in this place. Look, I live at Bath and Body Works. And my mama used to tell me that last Monday that we was together, I said, Mama, guess what I want to do? And we couldn't do nothing but laugh. And I said, Mama, guess what I want to do? She bust out and started laughing. She said, what you want to do? I said, Mama, you know what I want to do. She said, no. And I started laughing. I said, Mama, what I want to do? She said, you stay your butt out of Bath and Body Works. You hear me? I said, Mama, why how you know that's where I wanted to go? She said, because you love that place. You're addicted to Bath and Body Works. She said, you stay your butt out of there. Man, we laughed and we laughed. Because she know if I don't go no place else, I would take my behind the Bath and Body Works and just rack up. But I haven't been because my mama told me to stay my butt out of there. Because that's all where me and my mom used to go. Bath and Body Works. We stayed in that place. But I thank God for the last time, I just want to time my mom and my dad before they passed. I with them that whole day. I talked to my mom that Monday morning. I won't ever forget. I called on the phone. I talked to her on the phone. She sounded strong. She sounded like she was fine. And then, like, probably like 20 minutes later, I got the phone with her. My dad called. And a lot of times, I don't get messages. I mean, I don't get phone calls because my reception here is bad. So they said a lot of people are straight to voicemail. And I guess my dad called and he left a message. I heard him told me to call back. It's important. So like 20 minutes later, I called back. I like, hey, Pop, you call? He was like, yeah, baby girl, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, Pop. I'm just laying down. Ain't till I just got the shower. He was like, well, I need you to come and see about your mom. I said, okay, Pop. I said, she okay? He was like, no, she not doing too good. I'm like, you sure, Pop? I said, because I just got the phone. I just got the phone with mom and she sounded fine. He was like, no, baby girl, she been sick since Sunday. I said, okay, Pop. So, because I got rid of my car a couple of months ago, the beginning of this year, I ain't had no transportation, so I had to call Uber. So I called the Uber over there. I went over there, I saw him. I was talking to mom for a little bit, see how she was doing. She said she was, and at that time I was feeling bad too. I wasn't feeling good, but I put, like I always do, I put myself on the back burner for my parents. I don't give a fuck how. I don't give a fuck if I had to crawl over there. I was going to go see about my mom and my dad. So I ended up catching Uber over there. I was feeling bad and sick myself. So my dad had to go to the doctor appointment that morning. So we went. I with them that whole day. We went. My dad treated us out the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He was just spending money that day. My dad treated us out the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cause I was out with them the whole day. My mom said she wanted to go to TJ Maxx. My mom loves some TJ Maxx. She like, baby girl, and it's amazing the stores that we know. Like I could just say, Mom, you guess where I want to go? She be like, oh, you want to go to Bath and Body Works? Like she told me, she said, baby girl, guess where I want to go? I said, I already know. She said, well, I said TJ Maxx, and she busts out and started laughing, cause that's how close we were. We know where we like to shop, and my mom wanted to go to TJ Maxx cause she liked to shop at that place. So we went and we bought some stuff. She bought some stuff, and we spent money. We spent the whole day, and then after that, I think it was that Wednesday. No matter if it was that same Monday, I got really sick. I took sick. I took ill, and I called my niece. My niece came and she took me to the hospital, and I was burning up with a fever really bad. I was burning up. They said when I went to the hospital, they said I had a fever of 103, and they kept me overnight to break the fever. And then that same night, my sister called me and said, "Sis," she said, "Oh, I didn't know you was in the hospital." She said, "But I'm taking mom. Really need to go to the hospital. She's not doing well." I said, okay, sis. I said, well, I'm in the hospital. I felt so bad because my mom was in the hospital. I was in the hospital. Pop was home by himself, because I don't know. But I ended up spending night, like a night in, I would say, Lord, I would have said a night in jail. Lord, something wrong with me. I would say a night in jail. I ain't never been in jail a day in my life. What the hell is wrong with me? A night, overnight in a hospital, what I'm trying to say. Not a night in jail, a night in a hospital. Till they broke the fever. And then the next day they came in and they sent me home. But I was still feeling ill. So I really couldn't take care of mom like I normally do. So my sister, my second oldest brother went over there to take care of mom. Well, mom was still in the hospital, but my last words to mom was, I talked to mom and we was talking and she was in the hospital. She like, baby, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. We having a conversation, regular conversation on the phone. And before my mom got off that phone, this was the last conversation me and my mama had. My mom said, baby, she said, you take care of yourself. I said, yes, ma'am. This was the conversation I remember like the back of my hand. She said, baby girl, she said, you take care of yourself. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, you be careful who you come in contact with. She said, don't catch that virus. She said, you be careful about who you let in your house. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, Mom, is you okay? She said, yeah, baby, I'm just not doing well. I'm just not doing good. And she said, so we talked for a little minute. And before my mom got that phone, she said, baby? I said, yes, ma'am. She said, I love you. I said, I love you too, mommy. That was the last time I talked to my mama on the phone. That was the last time. And my dad, when I talked to my dad, my mom was in the hospital. I called my pop and I talked to him. And he said, baby, he said, I don't know what's going on with mama, but he said, mommy need to hurry up and come home. He said, I can't live without my wife. I said, yes, Dad. I said, mama be home soon. Soon as she feel well, she'll be home. So then my sister was like, well, sis, my sister called me. She was like, well, sis, Pop ain't doing well. And I'm like, well, I just talked to Pop. And she said, yeah, but I didn't tell Pop that mom is bad off sick and mom is in critical condition. She said, I didn't tell Pop that mom was on life support. By then, they had to take my mom back to the hospital. They let my mom go from one hospital. Then she went back home, but then she kind of got worse. So they had to send her to another hospital. And that's where they were like, she wasn't breathing on her own. They had to put her on life support. We all know when, 9 times 10, when people's not on life support, they it turned out nothing to be good. So when sister called and she say, sis, she say they say they had to put mom on life support. I broke down because I know it's nothing good when people go on life support. And at the time, my mom already had heart failure. You know, my mom been fighting heart failure almost 2 years now. So she was like, well, sis, Pop keep asking me about mom, but she was like, I didn't tell him yet that mom is in critical condition. Mom is on life support. She said, I'm not going to tell him yet because he's over there by himself, and all he doing is keep asking for his wife. And he keeps saying, where's his wife? He can't live without his wife, or whatever the case was. And then I'm like, yeah, that's what he used to tell me. Oh, where's my wife? My wife need her to come home. I can't live without my wife. And he used to always tell me, he said, baby girl, he said, I can't live without my wife. I can live without your mom. He said, if anything happened, I'd rather die. I'd rather go first before your mom. And I was kept trying. That was the last time I talked to my dad on the phone. And when I found out he went in the hospital, my brother had to take him to the hospital. And I kept trying to call my pop, call my pop. My pop was answering his phone, his cell phone, and no phone. I could never get in contact with him when he was in the hospital. And then I got that phone call the first, September 1st, 5:30 in the morning. My sister called me and said, sis, Pop just passed away. And I'm like, what? And it took a toll on me because nobody would know for Pop to go, because we were more concerned about mom because mom was more sick and mom was on life support. And I was hurt. I was devastated when she told me 5:30 when I was screaming on the phone. I was crying. I'm like, sis, stop playing, stop lying. She was like, no, sis, she was on the phone, she was crying. She said, no, sis, that they just called me and said when they went in Pop room this morning and checked on him, he wasn't breathing. He was already gone. Said his heart stopped. And I just had questions. I'm like, what the fuck they mean his heart stopped? I say, they always told my dad at my dad age at 89 that my dad had a good heart. So I didn't understand what they mean his heart stopped. And I'm like, they didn't have him hooked up to a machine when the machine stopped. They supposed to know. They supposed to hear that noise if they had him hooked up. So I just had questions. Like, I just understand what they mean by the hell his heart stopped. And then that's when my sister said, now I asked, I said, well, sister, did you ever tell him about mom? And she was like, yeah, sis, because he asked me the night before where his wife was, where his mom. And that's why I went on here and told him, well, Pop, mom is critical condition. She's on life support. And the next morning, his heart stopped. I don't know if that was something bad to tell him at that moment. I don't know if he just gave up. I don't know. Like, I don't put no blame on nobody because at the end of the day, we never know. You know what I'm saying? And but Pop already kind of knew that my mom was really bad off sick, so we couldn't say, or we could hide it. No, we couldn't say it because he kept asking. And then when he passed, we were hurt, we was all devastated. Then now our next conversation was, okay, now Pop gone. Now we got to work on mom. How we gonna tell mom in a situation that she is in with on life support and heart failure? How we gonna tell her that she just lost her husband? That's was our next concern. Now we were scared to tell him about mom's situation, even though mom was still living, but mom was just on life support. Now we sit here like, now how the hell we gonna tell mom about Pop? So it was like it was just eating at us. We didn't know how to break the news to mom, cause they wasn't letting nobody out there to see nobody. And next thing you know, a day later, my twin brother, I didn't get no phone call with my mom. I heard a knock on the door, banging on the door, 4:30 in the morning. I had just rolled over and I hear this loud ass knock on the door like somebody beat like the police. I go to the door. I kind of cracked it. I ain't opened it up all the way because I didn't know who the fuck that was banging on my door like that. So I cracked it, and now when I opened it, I seen my twin brother and his wife standing at the door. And I was shocked because I was like, twin, what you doing here this early? And that's how I knew what time it was, because when I heard the knock on the door, I looked at my phone. It was like 4:30 in the morning. And I opened up the door and I'm like, twin, what you doing here so early? Him and his wife standing at the door. And he didn't even say nothing to me. He just stood there and looked at me, gave me this look. like this look. And then when I opened up the door wider, him and his wife walked in. I mean, as soon as I closed the door, my front door, my twin brother went to hollering and screaming to the top of his lungs. And I didn't understand what was going on. Because I'm not going to lie, long as we've been on this earth, I never in my life ever seen my brother cry. Never. So when I see him break like that, and it scared me. And I'm like, twin, what's wrong? Why are you crying? What's wrong? And then he was screaming to the top of his lungs. Then his wife started crying. And I'm like, I still didn't know what was going on. Then he eventually told me, he was like, twin, he like, I got something to tell you. And I'm like, what happened? I'm like, twin, mom just passed. I lost it. I almost fucking collapsed in this house. I almost collapsed in this house. He said, twin, mom just passed. A day apart. Dad died on the first, mom died on the third. And I was in this bitch screaming to the top of my lungs. I almost collapsed in this house. My twin grabbed me. We almost fell down to the ground, man. He was just hugging each other. His wife just hugging. And it was hard. Then he showed me something on his phone. At that time, I didn't know what it was because I was doing so much crying. I'm like, twin, what is this? They stuck my twin brother a video of my mom laying there on a table, not breathing, with tubes coming out of her. I was, man, I had it in the fucking house. So, hold on, let me read y'all comments. Thank you, Bless, for you tried emailing me. What happened? You couldn't get through? Hey, Brooklyn. I'm sorry, everybody. I was not paying no attention to my comments. I always wanted to go back and get their candles. I never bought their candles, but I bet it smell good. Thank you, Frazier. Thank you, Brooklyn and Bless for. Yeah, everybody was telling me they said Pop left first, but him kept saying he couldn't live without his wife. He came back and got his wife. I don't know how true that is, but I don't heard so many people say. Even my pastor who preached the funeral, he said the same thing because my mom and dad went to their church almost 20 years. So, right, my pastor said, "When you see always seeing one, you seen the other one." But yeah, so that's how everything expired because they was saying that they was telling my twin, they was kept asking my twin to notify me because my twin said everybody was scared to call me, everybody was scared to tell me about mom because they know how I took it with Pop, and they know me and mom had a bond that was unbreakable. Me and my Pop was always on good terms too, but it was just something about that bond, that bond that me and my mom had, and they was scared to call me and tell me. My twin told me that when he was sitting right over there, when he came in the room, and after we calmed down a little, he was like, "Sis, everybody was so scared to call you about mom," and I was like, "Why?" They're like, "Because they see how hard you took it with Pop." And they didn't know what to do, so they were calling me and telling me to come tell you. And he said, yeah. And I told them, none of y'all call my twin. I will call my twin because I can handle my twin better than anybody can. And he told them, said, no, I'm not gonna call her over the phone. That's something you don't tell her over the phone. He said, when I tell her we need to be face to face because we don't know if she's gonna collapse, we don't know if she's gonna pass out, we don't know what she's gonna do or what her mind gonna take her. So that's why he said he had to come to me in person and tell me that. That's why he came in person, and he did not call me on the phone because they didn't know what my reaction was gonna be. Cause when he told me that living room, I damn near almost collapsed. Even at the funeral, bruh. I keep saying that people be laughing at me when I be saying, I'm like, but bruh, I'm serious. Even at the funeral, when they got ready to pick me up to go see the casket, bruh, I put so much weight on that funeral home, man, my legs about to collapse. I thought I was gonna pass out in that church. I literally had no strength in me to walk to my mom's casket and see her laying there. I had no strength in me. You know how hard it is to walk from one casket to another? They took me to my mom's casket first, and then they took me to our dad's casket. I'm like, oh my God, that was the hardest thing I ever had to go through. Ooh, that was good. I'm gonna have to get myself ready in a little bit. I probably will, but I got on already. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my doctor's appointment. I have a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock. They said the people be here at 2 o'clock to pick me up. I wasn't gonna go, but I'm like, I might as well go get a little fresh air. Then I have a haircut. But I got all this hair just hanging on my neck. I got this hair clip. Get this hair off my neck, child. It's so freaking hot outside. I'm gonna wear exactly what I already have on this dress. This dress. I'm not changing. I'm gonna wear exactly what I got on this dress. It is hot as hell outside. Go ahead and go to my appointment. I'm not gonna try to miss no more days because brush my teeth and get the food. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm back. Ugh. Why my nose running? What's up, y'all? What's popping? Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get dressed. I have a doctor's appointment to go to. Been on here almost an hour. Let me end my live because well, I'll chit chat with y'all later. In my life because I got stuff to do.